All right. Hi, everyone. We are so happy to be here. Sharina Kalunji is my name, and right beside me is my teammate,
Juliet Bagara.
Yes, we are from Kulisha Organics.
As you can see.
Briefly about Kulisha. Kulisha is a Swahili word that means feeding. So literally, we are advising people to feed on organics. That's why we are called Kulisha Organics. Kulisha Organics started last year in 2024. Behind my personal experience of watching my dad suffer on a bed rest for a long time, his blood pressure could always go high, and he developed painful wounds on his legs that could not heal. The doctors confirmed that he had type 2 diabetes and the wounds had become cancerous. We lost him, we lost the battle, but later I realized that this did not only happen to him, but it's still happening all around. Ladies and gentlemen, these chemically processed sugars we continue taking every day, not forgetting the sugary eats and beverages, contribute a lot to type 2 diabetes, which has affected over 1.4 million people in Uganda, and it's expected to rise to 3.2 million by 2026. Imagine. So that's where Kulisha comes in by offering an alternative to processed sugar, which is calorie-free, chemical-free, and safe for all people who prioritize health. Our product has lots of health benefits like weight management and blood sugar balancing. We are having different packagings and we are having different flavors. As you can see, we are having this plain one. We are having this mixed with coffee for those coffee lovers, because every time is tea time. We are also having stevia herb tea for those people that want to feel something like green tea. It's mixed with lots of herbs like mjaja, chisubi, tangawizi, neem, and others. Our products are derived from natural fruits and herbs like stevia. It is now that people's lifestyle has shifted. People are taking lots of sugary beverages and eats, and they are working less, which is putting their lives on a risk. The existing alternatives are expensive, and others still carry calories, which still puts people's lives on a risk. So that's where Kulisha steps in by offering a natural and affordable alternative. We source our raw materials from local farmers, and I will briefly take you through our production process. So this is where we do our production from. And these are some of the equipments that we are using for now. I don't know if you're able to see some. So first of all, as I said, we source our raw materials from local farmers. And one of them is called Stephen from Darara, who gives us stevia and other raw materials. So after bringing that stevia, we put it in this dehydrator where it is allowed to dry. And then after drying, we put it in this grinder. We use this grinder, as you're seeing it, to grind the raw materials into powder, because our product is full of powders. We do only powders. So we place everything here and then it turns into powder. We are also having these spoons that help us to quantify the amount of raw materials, the amount of ingredients to mix in. We are also having a weighing scale here that helps us in measuring the quantity of how we are supposed to pack, and then the quantity of the ingredients we are supposed to put. And we are also having a moisture meter that helps us to measure the moisture content in our powders so that we don't pack things that are not dry. It limits the shelf life of our products. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final product. This is how it looks. As you can see it, our product is 400 times sweeter than normal sugar. So this is our production space. And my teammate will also take you through other steps.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for this opportunity once again. Just like my teammate has talked about a lot of things, and right now we are still in our production phase. However, this is where we do our production from, but we still have a place where we take our products immediately after producing them. So we have a place like we are celebrating. We have a place like, it's more like a shop. And we are going to take you through all that. We shall move from here because our production place is kind of not very far, but somehow near. So we shall take you through that. But before we go the other side, here as Kulisha Organics, since we offer an alternative to processed sugar, we need to pass through a lot of processes. First of all, we have to go through a process of we have to go for laboratory tests, and one of the laboratory tests that we have gone for, we went to the Uganda Industrial Research Institute, which is known as URI, and we carried out the tests. They came out negative, which limited us from widening our market. And another thing, that is one of our challenges. And another challenge that we are currently facing, it's about the certification process. We are still going through the certification process, and we are still limited to widen our market. However, we are reaching out to different supermarkets as we are distributing our products, and we have so far impacted 126 households, and we are projecting to reach out to 2,500 households in the next 3 years. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to seek for your support. You can please support us through buying our product so that we can be able to afford some of the materials and some of the ingredients, or let me say some of the laboratory products that we need to fill in. For example, right here, she showed you a moisture meter. The above moisture meter is for measuring the moisture content of our ingredients, but not the powder form. So we are still in the process of looking for money to buy another moisture meter called the Halloween moisture analyzer. That moisture meter will help us to measure the moisture content of our product in powder form. So currently, we are partnering with URI in terms of in terms of certification processes, and we're also partnering with Patapia, where we are getting our business mentorship, and we are here by just like she showed you our products. So I'm going to give out the details of the production processes of these, because these products that you're seeing here, then we have their production costs, and then we have the profits that we gain from them. However, they might be in the same bottles like you're seeing. These are 100 grams, but they have different prices in production. First of all, we have this Stay Cafe. This one contains coffee, and its production cost is $3.6, whereby we sell it at $4.9, and you get the profits of $1.39. And then we also have this one. This one contains tea bags. It contains 25 tea bags, whereby its production cost is $4.99, and we get a profit of $1.94 out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in our production process. Let us take you through our place where we serve rent, because right now I think we are done with this place. Let's take you through our place where we always keep our products. Just like you can see, I'm with my teammate. So we are in basement, and we are located in Wandegea.
New University Plaza is the building, as you can see. Here are the steps. We are just opposite Gateway Pharmacy. When you slope on the steps, our shop number is A18. As we told you earlier, that we are suffering with some other people. And yeah, this is, and it's where our customers find us in case they want to buy things physically. First of all, we put our products in supermarkets. We also sell online, like Gigi, where customers find us. And we are also physically here, where customers come and buy our products. Someone might ask why we are having different packagings. Ladies and gentlemen, we are shifting from such packagings that are not environmental friendly to this that is environmental friendly, since we love our environment. And someone might ask why we are having this containing tea bags. Most people, when they're taking such sweeteners like ours, they find a problem of not being able to measure the quantity of what they're supposed to put in tea. So they find themselves having that bitter taste, or some be like, no, it is so sweet, it's not sweet. So we hope those that don't know how to measure, by putting for them this option of tea bags. So you just have to pick one tea bag, put in a cup of hot water, and then you're good to go. Yes, as you can see, this is it. And we are also having someone that helps us in case we've gone in field, or in case we've gone in boot camps. She helps us to work on our customers. We are also having other workmates that are now in the field. So let's take you back to the production space.
Yes, Mary, please pardon. I beg your pardon.
We had lost you for a bit while you were walking back into your production space. If there is anything else that you'd like to share, which you haven't yet, please go ahead before I can ask some of the questions which have.
We still had this. We wanted to take you through some of our social media platforms and links where you can find us. So we have this.
Yeah, below are our contacts where you can find us in case you want to purchase, in case you want to support us. Our contacts are there. Our website is there, and the location is also there.
And I would like to show one of our certificates that we got from Yuri, and here is it. And so before I hand over to my teammates, I first of all, I joined Patapia in 2024, and I came with a lot of challenges and with a lot of dreams. But I'm so grateful that one of my dreams came true, because this is what I dreamt of before. And I'm from a senior community called Patapia. Yes, I think I forgot to say about one more thing. I'm a Congolese, and my teammate here, she will talk about herself. Yes.
Yes, I'm a Ugandan by nationality, and I joined Patapia, a senior community in Kampala, in 2024, that is last year. And it really helped us because I could always pray a lot for my dad, But when I joined Patapia, I realized that praying for him will not change anything. But at least coming up with a solution that will save people's lives will bring peace and contentment in my heart. So that's where Kulisha came from, and that is what pushes me most. We appreciate our mentors, Geoffrey Omoding, our coaches, Mary, Rebecca, Mema, Stella, and everyone. We appreciate the Sina and Jambo International. May God bless you. You've done a lot for us. Thank you. So we source our stevia from Barara, a farmer called Isaac Mwesige. Yeah, it's where we source our stevia from and some other raw materials. He's a farmer and he has a big acre of stevia. Yes.
And another question about where do we see Kulisha in the next 5 years? First of all, according to the number of people that we have so far impacted in the past few years, I can call it because it's now going to 2 years, we are expecting Kulisha to reach out to 3,000 households in the next 5 years, and also 50 supermarkets, and and we expect our enterprise to move worldwide. Yeah, so that our vision of a world people are free from sugar-related diseases can come true. Thank you.